Hey guys, it's Toy Hunter Tony here with episode 34 of this week's top 10 hot action figures that I have found out in the wild and or from my collection of over 80 bins of toys. Whew, that's a mouthful. Every week I do this and you think I get better at it? No! It falls apart immediately. That's what you get for shooting a live video. I digress. So this week we found out that Marvel is pushing back all their slated movies next couple of years one slot. So I think instead of Doctor Strange coming out in March, it's now coming out in May. And then the Thor movie, instead of May, it's now coming out, I don't know, September, October. Everything's got pushed back. They also talked about 2 movies not making the slotted times. They were unannounced, so we don't know what we're going to be missing. But they also announced another movie that's going to be coming into the phase 4 stuff, but they have no title, so keep us guessing. It's going to be disappointing that we're going to have to wait January, February, March, April, May, 5 months before the next Marvel movie. Maybe they're making room for Sony. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. But we did find out that Disney Plus is going to release Hawkeye. This episodes will start streaming November 24th. So it's coming sooner than we anticipated. So I'm looking forward to that one also. Let's get into the top. Ooh, look at that shirt. That is a nice Marvel shirt. It's more detailed than my last Marvel shirt, which was more comic-y, and this is more photorealistic. Hey, I want to do a big shout out for my son Max Steele. 2 weeks ago, he got nominated for Rookie of the Week. He had 15 tackles, and he didn't win Rookie of the Week, but he got nominated, right? Well, this last weekend, he also got nominated. He had 17 tackles, and he won. He won Rookie of the Week in the conference. It was awesome. I'm very proud of him. He is in the top 5. He is number 4 of the leading tacklers in the conference, and he's 1 game away. I bet you he'll pass 3 and 2, and then he'll be chasing after that number 1 spot. I know he said he's got 4 games left, so he thinks he can do it. I'll keep our fingers crossed. I'm enjoying it. He's having a great season. It's bonus. He really went there to go to wrestle and walked on the football team and started as a middle linebacker, and they're loving him, and we're loving him too. Sorry. Whew, calm down, Dad. It's all right. Your son. I'm proud of you. You're awesome. Don't tell nobody I said that. The other 3 boys, I love them too. I swear I do. They don't watch my videos anyways. Hey, this week's top 5 honorable mentions. I wanted to get to them. We are, number 5 is, look at that. That is a Switch Light Skin. That is Animal Crossing. And it goes between $10 and $15. You'll see why I got these. Number 4 of this week's honorable mention is another skin from Switch. It's the light version, and it is Captain America, and he goes between $10 and $15. Number 3 on this week's top 5 honorable mentions is Spider-Man from Switch Lite, and it's one of the skins. These are gorgeous. I picked them up. We do have a light, but we'll see if they have any collectability in the long run. But right now, I had to have Spider-Man. It's pretty cool. Number 4 of this week's top 5 honorable mentions is, it is a pop figure. It is Loki. It is President Loki, number 898. I can't wait for season 2 of Loki to come out, but they're getting more and more pops released. This is gorgeous. He goes between $15 and $25. And number 1 of this week's top 5 honorable mentions is, look at this. This is Heist Nebula. This is from the What If series from Marvel Legends, and it's a Build-A-Figure of the Watcher. And a lot of people just put these in bags of boards or Ziplocs. You have the extra pieces. But I've been doing something different for my Marvel Legends. I slip the back of the card in there. It helps identify what set it's from, and also keeps it nice and clean, putting a bag and board. She goes between $15 and $25. That was our top 5 honorable mentions. That was pretty cool. That was a good grouping. I can't wait to show you the top 10. But I really wanted to say thank you. I appreciate you watching me here on YouTube. and also on Instagram, where you can find me at toy_hunter_Tony. and you will see each week's top 10 and top 5 honorable mentions listed on my Instagram channel with more detailed information. I have over 530 items from all my videos still posted on Instagram, so you can always go back and check out some of the other items that I have presented to you. And then also you can reach me at toyhuntertony@yahoo.com with any questions or email want lists, just to get a hold of me to chat. Matter of fact, I got a message right here. It says, "You are old and wrinkly." Oh, geez, thanks a lot. I'm already getting hate mail. Oh, that's from my wife. Never mind. That's not even on a computer. It's a Post-it note. Love you. Good luck tonight. Okay, that's silly. Love you too, honey. Let's get to that top 10 hot action figures. Number 10 of this week's top 10 is a Masters of the Universe. It's Fisto from the 2021 line. He goes between $20 and $30. Number 9 of this week's top 10 hot action figures is, ooh, look at that. That is Doctor Strange the Supreme. This is from the What If line I was talking to you about. It is without a Build-A-Figure. He is considered loose but complete, and he goes between $20 and $30. I like that figure. Number 8 of this week's top 10 hot action figures is, look at that. That is Zombie Spider-Man, and it has got a really bad ding on the back. So if it's a damaged package, he is worth the same as a loose figure. And a lot of times the loose figure is not as, doesn't include the Build-A-Figure. And since this is the Build-A-Figure of the Watcher, I'm trying to build a Build-A-Figure. So you're going to have to take your knife and you cut along the tape at the bottom, and then the side, that's where there are pieces that go in. Sorry, try not to cut myself. Right? And then you can open this up and then fold this up. Let's see if I can get it right here. Oh, gotta cut that tab, sorry. And then what you're really, I mean, the package is damaged. You see them on the shelves all the time. You're like, why do I want to build that? And I'm like, I want to build a Watcher. That's a really good figure. So then this thing just pops up, right? Opens up, take the figure out. See, the figure's complete. Then you just take a pair of scissors, right? I've been doing this for years, man. I love building these figures. I've been building them with my kids. I had a whole collection of loose figures that we collected, and then also the Build-A-Figures. But I've been selling them online, and also been selling them at the shows. And Build-A-Figures are really quite expensive, so it's really nice. So after you do that, it's real just simple. You're cutting all the tabs off, so you have the backer board, right? And then just slide it in a bagging board, just like so. Sorry, taking too much time here. But this is the pieces that I was talking about. Watcher leg, naked Watcher leg. I'm trying to build a figure. I got the body parts, chest part. I got 3 of the 6 items. But this Spider-Man one, this is a gorgeous figure. And what I've noticed is that people are, they're taking the Peter Parker head off, putting the Spider-Man head. They're selling the Spider-Man head and the cape separately, and they're selling this figure loose. They've been selling this figure loose between $20 and $25 without the cape and without the Peter Parker head. So that's crazy, right? And then if you can't get your money worth for a package, damaged package, then all you do is you slide them in your bagging board. It's a display. It looks really sharp, looks really cool. Slide the extra pieces in the bottom and then tape it shut. And it displays nice. And you can also stand it up and keep it. So it looks really pretty. There you go. Just wanted to share that with you. That's my number 8 of this week's top 10 hot action figures. And that is Zombie Spider-Man. And that's how you present it. And then you get to keep the Build-A-Figure and then sell the Watcher when you complete them. All right. Let's get rid of all the trash and get back on target here. Number 7 of this week's top 10 hot action figures is Riri Williams. This is a Ursa Major Build-A-Figure, and she's going to have so many appearances coming up in the Marvel Universe. Her comic books are spiking. Her toys are spiking. This is a really sharp-looking figure, and it goes between $25 and $35. I know I'm not opening this when it's mint in package. So that is really nice. Number 5, no, not number 5. Number 6 of this week's top 10 is, look at that, it's a pop. It's another pop. It is the 2021 convention limited edition. It's a diamond collection, and it is Squirtle from Pokemon. Number 504. This pop goes between $30 and $40 right now, and it sells out. So if you can find one of these, I recommend getting one. This week's top 5 honorable mentions. Honorable mentions? We've already done those. This is the top 5 hot action figures. You can see it is Etrigan, the Demon from Demon Knights. It is from the DC Multiverse. These are those Todd McFarlane figures. This is heavy. It is gorgeous. And it is called the Demon from Demon Knights. And he goes between $30 and $40. Number 4 of this week's top 10 hot action figures is, yes, you can see it, Star Wars Bad Batch from the Black Series. This is Tech. This is a gorgeous figure, and I will be getting every one of these figures as soon as they come out. I grabbed this one loose over the weekend. I was lucky enough to find it, and he goes between $30 and $40 in the aftermarket right now. That is a gorgeous figure. Number 3 of this week's top 10 hot action figures is Marvel Legends. This is from the Infinity Saga line. We call this Fat Thor. Don't shame him. I mean, you don't want to call me fat. I'm just Bro Thor. It's a gorgeous figure, and he goes between $30 and $40. Number 2 of this week's top 10 hot action figures is another Star Wars from the Black Series, a 3.75 line. This is Ahsoka Tano, and she's getting her own Disney Plus series, and her little figures are going, they're just, the prices are silly. This figure right here goes between $35 and $45. It is a nice little sculpt. I really like that figure. This week's top 10 number 1 hot action figure is, sorry, I'm a little enthusiastic. It is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It is Michelangelo versus Daniel, oh, I forgot Daniel's last name, LaRusso. Damn, you know, Karate Kid from Cobra Kai. These are gorgeous figures, and I was really surprised how much money they're commanding now. They go between $60 and $75 in the aftermarket. There are 4 of these. I recommend picking these up. They are gorgeous. They are gorgeous. Now, before we get to the end of our video, I don't want you to cast your eyes right behind me. I don't know if you've noticed or not, but I've talked to you before about Marvel Legends. Let's see if I can get in here. Marvel Legends 4-pack, Young Avengers. And I showed you that the value of the comic book in there could be worth more than the toys. And the toys themselves could be worth anywhere from $50 to $75 a piece. So that puts them as a set anywhere from $200 to $225, $230 for those figures loose. And then I opened it on a video, and I took out that comic book, and I could not, let me get the packaging slip, I don't want to destroy it. But I opened it, and then I sent that comic book into CBCS to get it graded. It came back to me in my last video I showed you. Sorry, getting ready to sneeze. Got a piece of cardboard in my mouth and I spit it out on live TV. I picked one up. You can find them on eBay right now, anywhere from $200 to $300, depending on where you get it from. There's 2 from Canada, still on eBay, and there's also one from China, and there's also one from UK. But 3 of them appeared on YouTube from the States. I think it's from the New York area. I put bids on each one, and I was lucky enough to get one. The other 2, they're gone, but keep your eyes out for them. I'll recommend it. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to show you. The proof is in the pudding. It's very well packaged, I have to say. Appreciate it. And it's in pretty good shape. Let's see. How do I get in here? I sent that comic book in to get graded at CBCS, and it came back a 9.8. That comic book I sent in, there's one on the census, and that is mine. And that comic book is worth between $1,500 and $1,750. So you bet your bippy that I went and bought another pack of 4. Comic book looks pretty good in there. Packaging looks really clean. And this video is going to run long. I'm not going to wait. I need that comic book. So I am literally going to open it up on live TV. It's a mint in box. Goes between $200 and $275. Mint in box, right? Back of the comic book looks pretty clean. I'll save the box. We're gonna flip that over, and if I remember from last time, there's tape in there that's holding that in place. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, no, I'm not gonna take out the action figures because there's little wires everywhere. If I remember correctly, I pulled this down. And last time I said I didn't know how it was stuck in there. I am not saving this package whatsoever. I will sell these items loose. And then I want that comic book. I know there's 2 pieces of tape in there holding it in place. Let's see. Look, that's the gold right there. That's the gold. And yes, I'm sharing this information with you. It is worth to find this and find out how this comic book looks. All right, I have to do some surgery on the bag. Sorry. I'm looking at the back, looks pretty good. I'm looking at the front, it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna get this clean and pressed. I'm gonna send this to my buddy at Kingdom Comics. It's Keynggdom, Jeffrey Cotton. He did an awesome job on this comic book for me, and he cleaned it up. I thought it was coming back at a 9.4, and it came back at a 9.8. This one's in better shape than that last one that I got. So I am going to put that in a bag and board immediately. I'm going to get that clean and pressed, and I'm going to submit it. And I'm not going to tell you how many times I'm going to do this. Maybe two more times at the most. That right there is gold. That is the reason why I collect these figures. And they go between $50 and $65 a piece. So that means loose, these guys are gonna go for over $200. And this comic book could go anywhere from $500 to $1,500. Blows my mind. All right, I'm gonna wrap up this week's hunt. It totaled over $700, and that is with the bonus figure. I'm not even including the comic book. I'll include the comic book in one of my next comic book videos when I get it back from a clean and a press. Guys, I want to thank you for watching me here on, I forgot my own channel, Toy Hunter Tony. You can watch me on YouTube, and you can find me on Instagram. I want to say thank you, guys, and I will see you next week. I'll see you in the next hunt. We're going to do some comic books. See you guys. Bye.